Good day, everyone. How are you all? Feeling very happy to meet you again. Today, I'm really happy because by seeing your response, I feel happy. Really, your response has been improved and the neatness also improved. Yes, again, you have proved class 7 students are perfect, right? You are EduStar class 7 students, right? So you are perfect. You have proved it. So thank you very much for your response. Feeling very happy, really. Before getting inside this topic, right, I would like to share few memories which had happened last year with my students. Right, in our languages in 7th standard we used to have too many activities, right? In each and every subject we used to have activities. It is full of fun. It was full of fun. And in that, right, in English, every 3 lessons, for every 3 lessons we used to have an one-act play competition. Okay, and students used to act. The students used to act those lessons like that. Okay, I divided the students. They prepared their script, their character by themselves. In that, especially this lesson was acted very well by all students. And in that particularly, many students are there, many students really. But I promised that boy, whenever I take this lesson, I'll remember your name. Yes, his name is S. Darshan. Okay, and he acted, he performed well in that one night play. So I feel very happy whenever I see the character, I'm going to say, right, the character Gopal in this lesson, I could remember only his face in my mind. Yes, his name is S. Darshan. So it is he has given his wonderful acting in that one night play. Thank you, S. Darshan. Okay, so today we have Gopal and the Hilsa fish with us. See, people used to talk about hot news always seriously, right? So, for 3 months or 4 months before, Corona was very much famous, right? All people talked only about Corona. But now, it just transferred to China and India war, right, in the border, in north, right? So, day by day, the hot news we need to talk, but we will forget the before one. Now we are not that much worrying about Corona, right, because we know how to live with Corona, right? So we have learned, right? But anyway, stay safe, stay home. Okay, respect your parents and ask your parents to be safe and good. Okay, my dear children, I just pray God to bless all of us to be healthy. Okay, let us get inside our topic. Yes, here we have king, courtiers, people, market people, and a brilliant courtier named Gopal. In the kingdom, all people were talking about only one thing. There was a Hilsa fish. Everywhere they were talking about Hilsa fish. Wherever you go, you could hear only Hilsa fish, Hilsa fish, Hilsa fish. Because it was a season of Hilsa fish. All market people, fishmongers, the householders, everybody, every people talked only about Hilsa fish. In the court also, courtiers also talking only about Hilsa fish. Okay, the king was looking at all these things and he got irritated one day and shouted at the courtiers. Like market people, you also talking about Hilsa fish. All courtiers put their heads down with the downcast eyes. The king felt bad, felt sorry and asked forgiveness. I'm sorry, but why can't you stop talking about this Hilsa fish? Even Gopal can't stop it, he asked. Gopal said, I think I can, my lord. Then the king challenged him. He had to buy Hilsa fish. There nobody should ask about Hilsa fish to him. It was his challenge. Gopal accepted, yes, my lord, I can do it. After a few days later, Gopal in his home left his face half shaving. He shaved one side fully, one side left. And he smeared ashes over his face, over his body, all the things. And he wore torn dresses, only underwear. Right? There's no button in the shirt. A torn dress. He looked strange. And while he was making up himself, dressing up himself, his wife asked, why are you doing like this? Gopal said, I am going to buy Hilsa fish. Wife shouted at him, why are you doing like this? Have you become mad? Don't do like this. You go. I am going to buy Hilsa fish. Then he started walking on the road through the market. Everybody was looking at Gopal. They stopped talking about Hilsa fish. Everybody started talking about it. This Gopal's dress and his walk. Why this Gopal? Everybody started laughing, giggled, teased. But Gopal doesn't bother anything. Everybody stopped talking. They forgot Hilsa fish. They forgot Hilsa fish. They started only talking about our Gopal. Gopal was walking just like that and getting into the market and buy big Hilsa fish and walking towards the court. Outside the court, the soldiers stopped him. Who are you? I can't let you inside. They shouted at Gopal. But no worries, Gopal started dancing and singing there. Soon the king heard all this noise and asked the man get inside. Gopal had come right with that fashion with the Hilsa fish. And everybody in the court started talking, started teasing. This is Gopal. He has become mad. And it is just a funny joke maybe. Like that everybody started talking. But Gopal didn't bother anything. He didn't bother. Right? Intelligent people never bother about any bad comments. They just go to their goal alone. They never see who teases, right? Who comments badly. Never bothers. Okay? So, this Gopal just came in front of the king and said, and stood king asked him, "What, Gopal, why have you come like this?" Gopal said, "You have forgotten a thing, my dear king." "I have forgotten anything?" he asked surprisingly the king. Gopal said, "Today I have bought this big Hilsa fish, and no soul has asked me any word about Hilsa fish. Today nobody talked about Hilsa fish. Everybody stopped talking about Hilsa fish." This Gopal said. And then the king could remember his challenge, and he was very happy that Gopal had won the challenge. So this is what, my dear children, every people, right, each and every person used to gossip themselves about others, and till the other matter they receive. That's all. They'll forget the before one. They want just gossip. So don't ever worry about the gossips or other people who talked at your back. What is your goal? Just go on and reach that. Never bother about anybody. Okay? If you are right, just go on doing it. And when you feel the deed which you are doing is wrong, just return back and then start again. Okay? So superb, my dear children. Now let us start reading this. Are you ready? Yes. Open your book, honeycomb book. Yes? Taken? Yeah. I've already told, read aloud, and your pronunciation should improve for this comic, right? Here our chapter is like comic. So while reading, we only are reading, right? In the class means I could divide you as characters and I can make you to read. But now you have to modulate your voice and you have to talk. You have to read. Are you ready? Shall we? Yes. Now let us start. Lesson 3. Have you ever read a comic book? And here I have a thing. Have you ever read spelling is there? Why I have pronounced as read? Any idea? Yes. See, near have verb, right? Happy Papa. The past participle should come. The past participle of read is read. This pronunciation, only the sound will be read, but the spelling will be read only, R-E-A-D. When it is past tense, when the spelling comes in past tense and in past participle form, it is pronounced, it should be pronounced as read, not read. Okay, shall we start? Yes. Have you ever read a comic book? A comic book contains stories told mainly through pictures. So such story we have now. Ready? Shall we start? Yes. Take a book. Gopal and the Hilsa fish. It was the season for Hilsa fish. Fishermen could think of nothing but Hilsa fish. Fishmongers sold nothing but Hilsa fish. Come, buy, the price of Hilsa is down today. Householders could talk of nothing but Hilsa fish. How much did you pay for that, Hilsa? You wouldn't believe it if I told you. And in the palace too, the courtiers could discuss nothing but Hilsa fish. Your Majesty, you should have seen the huge Hilsa I caught. It was. Stop it. Are you a courtier or a fisherman? The courtier fell silent with downcast eyes. The king felt guilty. I'm sorry. I lost my temper. It is the season for Hilsa fish, and no one, not even Gopal, can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa fish. Not even for 5 minutes. Oh, I think I could, Your Majesty. Then let me see you buy a huge Hilsa and bring it to the palace without any asking you a word about. I accept the challenge, Your Majesty. A few days later. Why is your face half shaven? I'm dressing up to buy a fish. What's the matter with you? Why are you smearing yourself with ash? I told you I'm dressing up to buy a Hilsa fish. Listen to me, please. You can't possibly go out in those disgraceful rags. What are you up to? How many times must I tell you, woman? I am out to buy a huge Hilsa fish. It's happened to him. He has gone mad. Gopal bought the Hilsa fish and started walking towards the palace. Mother, look at that man. Isn't he comical? He must be a madman. Hush, I think he is a mystic. When Gopal reached the court, what do you want? I want to see the king. You can't see the king. Get away with you. Gopal began to dance and sing loudly. Inside the palace, the man is crazy. Throw him out at once. I want to see the king. Let me in. Bring that man to me at once. Yes, Your Majesty. Gopal was brought before the king. It's Gopal. The man has lost his mind. I think it's one of his crazy jokes. All right, Gopal, out with it. Why are you dressed up in this ridiculous fashion? Your Majesty, you seem to have forgotten something. Forgotten something? Strangely enough, no one seems to be interested in Hilsa fish today. From the market to the palace and in the court, not a soul has spoken a word about Hilsa fish. Only then did the king remember the challenge he had thrown to Gopal. Well, Gopal, congratulations. You have achieved the impossible once again. That's it, my dear children. Have you enjoyed reading this prose? Yes? So, read it and your classwork follows. look at it, read it, and write it very neatly. Very neat presentation I want. Okay, so keep this effort up for always. Okay, just to prove class 7 students are rocking always. Okay, so till the next video session, it's bye from me. Bye bye.